Hello to all the students from diverse education background, having just one single common goal of getting placement with a dream company at a dream package. This is Divyank Shivastav and you know me well as your aptitude mentor. You know what it takes an aspirant to become an achiever, that's the right technique and of course a right strategy. Many of the students fail in placement assessment or the campus placement drive. The main reason was the calculation mistakes or because of slow calculation speed they wouldn't have the time left to solve the other or the all questions in the actual assessments. So in these sessions, I'm not going to say that you should learn tables or you should learn formulas. Rather, I am going to make you familiar with the applications of Vedic mathematics through which you are now going to solve the calculations at very faster speed. From now, you will be feeling proud for being an Indian. You will be feeling proud for our Indian mathematicians who have done so much of Garnas with the help of sutras. There are basically 16 sutras which are used everywhere for faster calculation techniques. Look, familiarity with the basic calculation is must. But if you learn these techniques, you can do the calculations at a speed 5x faster for now. But practice is the key to have a command on all these tricks. There would be a gradual change in your calculation speed, but it won't be come overnight. You have to practice, and practice is the only key to have a command of all these tricks. So let us continue this topic, and I assure you that from now onwards your speed would be 5x faster. So before we move ahead, these all are our social media handles. All you need to do is just go and follow us on all these particular handles so that you get the information about hiring or internship opportunities at the earliest. Now, this is the basic topics that we are going to cover in this particular sessions. First, we will see the multiplication and division with the power of 5. With the power of 5, that is, if we have to multiply a number by 5, 25, 125, 625, right? Or if we have to divide the same with the powers of 5, suppose we are given with any number and we have to divide the number from 125. So, I will help you out to solve this question with the help of tricks, which is very beneficial to solve the calculation speed at a very quick manner. Then we will go with the multiplication with a series of 9, right? Multiplication with a series of 9, that is multiplying a number, any number with 9 or 99 or 999. How we can perform the calculation at a very faster speed. Multiplication of special cases. There are multiple cases where we have to find out how we can multiply the numbers at a very faster speed. Multiplication of 2-digit number. Suppose we have 53 into 65. How we can perform this particular calculation in just single row? How? That we are going to learn in this particular topic. Then we are going to deal with squares of 2-digit number. Say any number. Let us assume I am giving you a number 78 square. Can you just solve it without pen and paper? I will help you out to solving these types of questions without pen and paper in just 5 seconds. It will take 5 seconds. Then we will certainly find the cubes, any number. Say we have to find the cube of 37 cube. Right? Before that, what you are going to do is 37 into 37, first you are doing it, then solving it by multiplying the product by 37, and then finally you will get the 37 cube. But with the help of trick, you can approach these questions in just 5 to 10 seconds, right? Okay, for a exercise, what I am going to do is I am giving you a number. I am giving you a number. Suppose we have a calculation 57 into 99. How many seconds you will solve this question? I can solve this question in just 2 seconds. The answer would be 5643. This would be the answer. Can you solve in this particular way? It will hardly take like 1 to 2 seconds to solve this question. But for all that calculation tricks, you have to watch the whole video. So I will ask you to kindly adhere to this particular session and watch the whole video for learning these tricks, right? Because these tricks can't be understood in just single particular session. You have to practice more than 200 questions. I assure you, then by solving that particular amount of questions, you will definitely see the change in actual calculation. First of all, we are going to deal with the multiplication by 5, 25 and 125. Acha, suppose we are given with any number. Suppose I am giving you a number suppose we have a 54 number and we have to multiply it by 5. Multiplying by 5, instead of multiplying by 5, what we can do is just break down 5 in terms of 10. It is nothing but 10 by 2. So what if we just divide the number by 2 at a very first go? So 54 divided by 2 would be 27, and all we have to multiply a number with 10. So all we have to do is we have to align a 0 to the rightmost position. So this is the simplest way of approaching any number, right? So this is the basic trick that you are going to solve this particular formula. What is the trick? Whenever we see and we have a number by which we have to multiply a number by 5, so instead of doing calculation, instead of multiplying it by 5, we can break down it into two parts. That is, first we have to take half of that particular number, and then we have to align a 0 to the rightmost position. Suppose we have a number 78 and we have to multiply the number by 5. So instead of multiplying by 5, what we are going to do is इसका half कर लेते हैं. First we have to do the half of this particular number. So half of 78 would be 39, and we have to align a 0 to the rightmost position. That's it, right? Simple, huh? For multiplying the number by 25, if we have to multiply number by 25, so 25 could be rewritten as 100 by 4. So if we have to multiply a number by 25, so what we can do is we can take 1/4 of that number, and then we have to align 20 to the rightmost position. ठीक है, simple है, sorted है. 84th का 1/4 would be 21, and we have to align 2 zeros. Is it clear? Right? एक और example, let us take one more example. 848 multiply by 25. So 848 1/4 would be, it would be 212, right? And then we have to align 2 zeros. Sorted? Got it? Any number, take any number, it could be even or odd, right? It could be even or odd. Even if we take any odd number as well, 65 into say 25. So we can also solve this number with the help of this particular technique, that is taking 1/4 of this, taking 1/4 of this particular number. So 1/4 of this number would be 16.25. Align 2 zeros would be, answer would be 1625. So answer would be 16.25. 1625. Got it? In the same way, in the same manner, we can also, if we have to multiply a number by 125, any number, all we have to do is first divide by 8 and then aligning 3 zeros to the rightmost position. Take any number. Let us take 848 as well. Multiply by 125. So divide the number by 8. The answer would be 106, and then aligning 3 zeros to the rightmost position. So in this manner, we can use the trick to approach the question in a much faster way. We don't have to solve the basic. Suppose if we go with the basic, it will take a lot of time. First we have to multiply the number by 5, right? Then we have to take a 0 here, then we have to multiply number by 2, then we have to multiply the number 1, then we have to add all these number. So if we go with the conventional method, it will take a lot of time. So deduce that much time, because in actual assessment examinations you have to compete with lakhs of students. So you have to think out of the box. You have to implement the techniques through which you can solve this question in a much faster way, right? Now you have a practice question for you. What is the product of 156 into 5? Basic technique is doing half of that particular number. Half of that particular number would be 78, and aligning 10 to it. Option number B. Find the value of 58 into 5. 58 into 5, aligning half of the number. Half of 58 would be 29, taking 10 to the rightmost position. What is the product of 26 into 5? Multiply by 25. That means doing 1/4 of that number and aligning 20 to the rightmost position. So 26 divided by 4, it would be 65, 6.5. So answer would be 650. Now find the value of 124 into 25. So 124 divided by 4 would be 41. Aligning 2 zeros, the answer would be 31. So answer would be 3100. Find the value of 640 into 125. 125 जैसे ही दिखे, the moment you saw multiplying the number by 125, all you have to do is just take 1/8 of the number and aligning 3 zeros to it. So 1/8 of this number would be 80, right, and aligning 3 zeros, that means 80,000 would be the answer. Right answer would be option number C. Find the value of 152 into 125. Again we have to take 1/8 of this particular number. So 160 divided by 8 would be 20, it would be 1 lesser, that is 19, and aligning 3 zeros on the rightmost position will give 19,000. Is it clear to you? Right. Now let us go with division by 5, 25 and 125. So multiplying and division are nothing but the reciprocal of each other, nothing but the reciprocal. The relation is they are reciprocal of each other. So if they have a relation of reciprocal, that is 1 divided by something, if we have 125 and if we have to multiply the number by 5, suppose, taking reciprocal would be nothing but multiply by 1 upon 5. This would be the nature of division, that is we can rewrite as 125 divided by 5. So they are reciprocal in nature, right? So now we have to take the division of 5, 25 and 125. So for that matter, if we have to divide by 5, any number divided by 5, what it be? First we have to take double the number, we have to multiply by 2 and divide by 10. Acha, dividing by 10, how it makes an impact? We have to take the decimal value from the rightmost position. ठीक है, इसमें क्या करोगे? You have to take the decimal values from the rightmost position. That's it. For dividing a number by 25, अगर किसी number को if we are dividing by 25, so what we are actually doing is we are multiplying the number by 4, we are taking 4 times the number and then dividing the number by 100. Dividing the 100, that means we will assign decimal value from the 2 position from the rightmost end. That's it, right? Division by 125, what it means? First we take 8th the time the number and then we are dividing that particular number by 1000. Got it? Let us do the practice question so that we can have this command on these particular question. Find the value of 840 divided by 5. So what we are doing is, first we have to take the double the number and then we have to assign 2 decimal places from the rightmost position. So divide by 5, right? So double of 84 would be 168 and dividing by 0 would be cancelled out. So we have 168 as the answer. Find the value of 152 divided by 5. Dividing by 5, that means we have to double the number. So doubling the number would be 304, right? And then we have to align 2 zeros from the rightmost position. So answer would be 30.4, right? Then again find the value of 284 divided by 25, right? So answer would be, first we have to do 4 times the number, right, and then we have to divide by 100. Here dividing by 10, here we are taking dividing by 100, here we are dividing by 100, that is 2 decimal point from the rightmost end. So 284 into 4, what in sum it will sum up to? Let us assume 284 as 300. Up 300 ka 4 times would be 1200. It is 16 lesser, that means 16 into 4, that is 64 lesser. So 1200 minus 64 would be 1136, and now we have to take decimal places from the rightmost position, 1 position, 2 position. The right answer would be 11.36. Is it clear? Can you assign the decimal places in the similar way in actual question if you have to solve the question in actual assessment? I hope this is clear to you. Okay, dividing by 24. Again, what we have to do is multiplying the number by 4 and putting the decimal places, 2 decimal places from the rightmost position. So multiplying by 4, 450 into 4 times would be 45 into 4 times. It would be 180, 1808, and then we have to assign decimal places from the rightmost position, 1 position, 2 position. So right answer would be 18.08. Find the value of 64,000 divided by 125. So whenever we have to divide by 125, we have to take multiply the number by 8 and then dividing by 1000. So dividing by 1000, we will cancel out 3 zeros here directly. 64 into 8 would be 512. Is it clear? Is it easy? Right? Dividing by 125. So first of all, we have to cancel out 2 zeros, 1 0 cancel out. Now 586 into 8, 586 into 8. Let us go with the option elimination. 8 6 are 48, 4 carry forward, 8 8 is 64, right? And 64 plus 4 would be 68, 6 would be carry forward, 8 5s would be 40, 40 and 5. So answer would be 46. So answer would be 46.88. Is it clear? So right answer would be 46.88. Is it clear? Okay, you can recheck it as 8 6 are 48, 4 carry forward, 8 8 are 64, 68 and 6 carry forward, 8 5s are 40, 40 and 46. Now we will understand how we can multiplying a number by 11 in a much easier way. Earlier what we are going to solve is, okay, let us assume any number. Suppose we have a number 5625 and we have to multiply by 11. What we are going to do is, देखो 1 by 1 we take multiplication. First we multiply by 5, then take carry forward and multiply it by 2. Then we write down, assign the value from the ones digit and then tens digit would be carry forward. Then 11 is multiplied to 6. We write down the unit place value and then we take carry forward. तो इससे क्या होता है, we take a lot of time. So our approach would be how we can solve these questions in a much faster way, in a much quicker way. For that matters, we will learning the tricks. What is the trick? What is the trick? I'm going to deliver the trick. That is most important. Okay. Suppose we have a number, any number, say 52, and we have to multiply by 11. Okay. The trick is, it is a 3-step trick. Write the rightmost digit as it is. Rightmost digit is 2. So just write the rightmost number as it is. Got it? We add digit to the left in the pair of 2. What is pair of 2? Just you have to imagine this is 5 and 2. So rightmost pair would be, the sum of pair would be 5 plus 2, that is 7. So write down 7 here. Okay. Then the last position number, that is the leftmost position, will come to the leftmost position. So this would be the answer. Is it clear? Okay. Let us solve another question so that you have a better clarity about what it is actually is. Suppose we have a number, take another number. I'm just taking another number which is 2875 and we have to multiply the same number with the 11. It is basically a 3-step thing. The rightmost number will come to the rightmost place. So we have 5 here. Then we have to take addition of the digit from the leftmost in pair. So 7 plus 5 would be 12. Take the unit place here and add on the carry forward number, that is unit place number, tens place number. Now 8 and 7 will form the pair. So 8 plus 7 plus 1 would be 16. So take the ones place here and add on 1 here. अच्छा, यहाँ पे next would be 2 pair would be 8 plus 2, that is 10. अब 10 plus 1 would be 11 and carry forward would be 1. And at last we are left with a single number, that is 2 from the leftmost position and 1 was the carry forward. 2 plus 1 would be 3. So this would be the answer. So in this manner we can approach any number in a much quicker method. Right answer would be 31625. Okay. I have some more practice questions so that you can get familiar with these particular tricks in a much easier way. Okay. First of all, you need to understand, just practice few of the questions. We have 245 into 11. So how we can solve it? First of all, we will take the rightmost position number as rightmost number. Okay. Then we have to add all the digits. 5 plus 4 would sum up to 9. Then we will take another pair of 2 numbers from the rightmost. So abhi dekho aise chalo, you have to go from right to left. So again next pattern would be, next pair would be 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 would be 6. Write down the 6 here. Now we are left with single number, that is 2. 2 will come here. So the right answer would be 2695, that is option number B. Find the value of 152 into 11. How we can solve this? 11 into 2 will 2 will occupy the same position. Now we will take 2 numbers in pairs. 5 plus 2 will sum up to 7, 5 plus 1 will sum up to 6, got it? And at last we are left with single number, that is 1. So we will write down the leftmost number at the leftmost position. The right answer would be 1672. That's the answer. Now in the similar way, if we have to multiply a number by 111, that is 111, what would be the right manner? Okay, there is a little change here. What you are going to do is, accordingly the number will be added in doublets, triplets, etc. So first of all we will take the single number, that is the rightmost number will come to the rightmost position. ठीक है, उसके बाद क्या करेंगे, we will take 2 numbers in pair, then we will take 3 numbers in pair. अब 3 numbers के pair if we are running emptying of the third number, so उसके बाद we will take 2 numbers in pair, and at last the leftmost position number will come as it is. Okay, let me make you solve this question, and so that you can understand the situation in a much easier way. If we have to multiply a number, 3-digit number with a 3-digit 111, that is series of 11. So rightmost number will come to the rightmost position. Now what we are going to do is, we have to go from the right to left numbers, and we have to take the doublets number, that is adding the pair of numbers. So 4 plus 3 would be 7 here. Now doublet is done, then we have to take triplet. Why we are considering triplet? Because we have 3 series of 1. So 2 plus 3, 3 plus 4 plus 2 would be 9. Write down 9 here. Abhi all the number that comes in triplets are being ended up. They are just ended up. So what we have to do is, we have to take this pair as well, the sum of this pair as well. 4 plus 2 would be 6, and at last we have 2 left from the rightmost position, leftmost position. So we will take 2 as it is. So right number would be 26973. Let us take another example so that you have a better clarity about these particular tricks. ठीक है, ट्रिक्स को लिए थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस करना होगा. You have to solve at least 200 practice questions from all these tricks, so that you have a better ace, better command on these particular tricks, right? Change is very gradual process. It will comes with time. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं होगा कि overnight you are going to learn these particular tricks. So take your time, just follow your intuitions, trust yourself, and in some time you will ace all these particular tricks. Suppose we have a number 246 into 111. How we can solve it? So for that matters, first of all, the rightmost digit will come to the rightmost digit. Okay. Now we have to take the sum of doublets and triplets. So 4 plus 6 will sum up to 10. 1 would be carry forwarded. Then we will take the triplet. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 2 would be 12. 12 plus 1 would be 13. 1 would be carry forward. Now we are running short of triplets, so we will take this doublet. 4 plus 2 would be 6. 6 plus 1 would be 7. And at last we are left with 2. So write down 2 as it is. So right answer would be 27306. That is option number B. Find the value of 152 into 11. 1. So what would be the ideal manner? In the same method we have to apply. What is the first step? The first step is writing down the rightmost or the unit place digit as it is. Now at second step, what we are going to do is, we are adding the doublets. So adding the digits for the ones place and tens place. 5 plus 2 will sum up to 7. Write down 7 here. Now doublet is done. Then we have to take 3 numbers for making it triplet. So 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 1 would be 8. 8 we have to write down here. There is no carry forwarded number, so we don't have to take any sum. Now we have to take the sum of these particular values, that is 5 and 6. 5 plus 1, 6. Write down 6 here, and at last we are left with the leftmost position. Write 1 as it is. So answer would be 16872. That is option number P. Correct? Done? Chalo. In the same manner we can also solve if any number has to be multiplied by 4 times 1 or 5 times 1. But for that matter you can learn more the tricks as far as your calculation is being concerned. But for that you have to go for the Prep Insta Prime videos. There we have dedicated one whole session of 2 hours, I guess, for this particular tricks only. Okay, now we have to learn the techniques through which we can multiply a number by series of 9, 99 or 999. ठीक है, अभी तक this chapter must be very interesting for you ना, because you are learning something new. So maintaining the same quality, maintaining the same interest, आगे चलते हैं. Let us go forward with the multiplication of 9, 99 and 999. Step 1 would be write number of zeros equal to number of nines on the right hand side of the number to be multiplied. Okay, just what you have to do is, okay, there is a proper condition here. What I am going to deliver is, there is a condition, there is a term. So condition is, this particular trick is applicable only when I'm just writing down this condition or trick or the method is applicable only when the number of digits in number, the number of digits in number is equal to number of digit in 9 series number. अब इससे समझते क्या है, what we can comprehend from this particular statement is, let us just go to the practice numbers. Suppose we are given with any of the numbers. Suppose we are given with any of the number. अभी देखो, suppose we have any number, let us say 8 into 9. I am just telling you the basics, how you can approach these particular tricks. So what is 8 into 9? This is nothing but, if we break down 9, we can say this is nothing but 10 minus 1. That means first of all we have to multiply the number by 10, then we have to minus the same number, that is 80 minus 2, that will sum up to 72. If we have to solve the same calculation for 99, so what we are going to do is, we just have to put 2 zeros to the rightmost position and then we have to eliminate the same number from the given number, right? That means the answer would be 792. But this is very basics. Okay, now let us go with some more detailing, some more questions, so that you can be more familiarized. Okay, suppose we have a number 52 and we have to multiply the same digit number with a series of 9, that is 99. 52 is a 2-digit number and 99 has 2 series of 9s. Okay, so what would be the best way? I am just giving you the solution to it without even doing any actual calculation. अब देखो ऐसे में क्या करना है, you have to take a number which is just 1 lesser than 52. A number which is 1 lesser than 52 would be 51. Just write down the number. Now what you have to do is just subtract or eliminate each of the digit from 9. So 9 minus 5 would be 4, 9 minus 1 would be 8. So right answer to this particular question would be 5148. So in this manner you can attempt any of the question. Let us take another question. Let us take another question. Suppose I have 78 and we have to multiply it by 99. It is a 2-digit number. It is also a 2-digit number. In the same manner we have to take one number lesser than 78. One number lesser than 78 would be 77. And now we have to subtract each of the digit from 9. 9 minus 7 will give 7, 2. 9 minus 7 will give 2. So the answer to this question would be 7722. In the same manner, if we have to multiply a 3-digit number by 999, suppose I have a number 512 multiplying by 999, we can approach the same method to arrive to the conclusion to solve this particular equation as well. One number lesser than 512, it would be 5111. Now we have to subtract the same from each of the digit from 9. 9 minus 5 will give 4, 9 minus 1 would give 8, 9 minus 1 would give 8. So the right answer would be 511488. So in this manner you don't have to go with the actual questions. It is very different from the conversion method and it will surely going to save a lot of time of yours. Let us take another example. If I take a number, any number, it could be 725 multiplied by 999. Just you have to take a number which is 1 lesser than 725, it would be 724, and now eliminating or subtracting each of the number from 9. So it will give 2, it will give 7, it will give 5. So the right answer would be 724275. Now if we have to multiply a number by 99, let us take any number 1008. Same method you have to apply here as well. You have to eliminate 1 from here. So eliminating 1 from here, we will give 1007. Write it down. Now eliminating each of the digits from 9. 9 minus 1 give 8, 9 minus 0 will give 9, 9 minus 0 will give 9, 9 minus 7 will give 2. So in this way you can approach all these questions. But do remember the condition. The condition is this method is applicable only when the number of digits in the actual particular number as well as the number of digits in the series of 9 are equal. That is 2 cross 2, 3 cross 3 multiplication, 4 cross 4 multiplication. Okay. Here we are taking 2 cross 2 multiplication, 2 cross 2 multiplication, 3 cross 3 multiplication, 3 cross 3 multiplication, or 4 cross 4 multiplication. It is applicable only when number of digits are same in both the numbers. ठीक है, चलो, let us solve some of the question so that you have a strong hold on these particular techniques or tricks. 157 into 999. So answer would be 156, and eliminating each of these particular digit from 9. So 9 minus 1 would be 8, 9 minus 5 would be 4, 9 minus 6 would be 3. What would be the answer? 156843. That is option number D. Find the value of 357 multiply by 999. क्या करना है यहाँ पे? First method would be eliminating 1 from the number. 1 minus करोगे from the given numbers. 357 would be 356, and we have to eliminate all the digit from 9. जैसे ही we are going to subtract all the digit from 9, we will get 643. So the right answer would be 643 from the rightmost position. This would be the answer. Option number A. Find the value of 32 into 999. This is the tricky one, right? What we can do is just because it is a 3-digit number, it is a 2-digit number. So let us make it as a 3-digit number. So making the number 3-digit, we have to put 0 from the leftmost position, right? We can rewrite this value as this particular value. So what we are going to do is just eliminate 1 from the given number. So eliminating 1 from the given number would be 031. Now you have to subtract each of the digit from 9. 9 minus 0 will give 9, 9 minus 3 will give 6, 9 minus 1 would give 8. So right answer would be 31968. 31968, that is option number C. It is clear to you? Okay? Is it clear? Let us move ahead to the last question, that is 6892 multiply by 4 times the 9. So the right answer would be 6891, and now eliminating all the numbers from 9. 9 minus 6 will 3, 9 minus 8 would be 1, 9 minus 9 would be 0, 9 minus 1 would be 8. 6891, 6891, 6891. Are we getting here? 6891. All these options are wrongly aligned. So we can say that our option is, all the options are wrong and we are getting a different number. Right answer would be 6891. 6891 would be the right answer. Then we have 3108. Options are wrong. Wrong options. Okay. Wrong options are given. Acha dekho. If you encounter with the same situation in the actual examination, just trust your institution. Just have faith on your guts that you have done, that you have a better understanding of these particular question, and your method is totally correct. In that particular scenario, you will be definitely going to get the grace marks. ठीक है? If in scenario कभी ऐसा हो जाता है exams में, if all the options are not aligned with your actual examination, there might be possibility that options are incorrect. In that scenario, you will be getting the grace marks for sure. Chalo. Now we are going to learn the multiplication of 2-digit number using crisscross method. Crisscross method, ठीक है? किसी भी particular number को if we have to multiply the same number with the 2-digit numbers, then we can solve in just single line. अच्छा, what does it means? Okay, let us assume we have to multiply number 52 into 26. Till now what we used to do is, if we know the table of 26, we can solve it in one line. Or if we are not good with the table, suppose I am taking it 20, let us take 72, so that you can understand the particular scenario well. Suppose we have to multiply a number by 76. So first scenario would be multiplying the number by 6. So it will give 6 to the 12, 6 5 the 30, right? Then 7 to the 14, 7 5 the 35 and 36, and then we have to add the same number. It will take a lot of time, right? So what if I give you a trick so that you can solve this particular calculation, this particular product of two numbers in just single line? It would be very beneficial ना, क्योंकि देखो, if you are dealing with any of the chapters from the particular aptitude sections, ठीक है, अभी aptitude sections में देखो कितने चैप्टर होते हैं, CISI, स्पीड टाइम एंड डिस्टेंस, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस, ठीक है, या टाइम एंड वर्क, या कोई भी चैप्टर देख लो वहाँ पे, ठीक है, सब में ही यू हैव टू डू द कैलकुलेशन पार्ट. इवन इफ यू गो विद द ज्योमेट्री पार्ट, है ना, अरिथमेटिक हटा के अगर एडवांस मैथ्स, इफ यू गो विद द एडवांस मैथ, देयर टू वी हैव मेंसुरेशन बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, वी हैव ज्योमेट्री बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, वी हैव ट्रिग्नोमेट्री बेस्ड क्वेश्चन. So all there what we are going to do is actual calculations, right? And if we go with these particular tricks, if these tricks are going to be very beneficial, because it will reduce a lot of time, right? If you just reduce 10-15 seconds in any or every of the calculations, then you are going to save a lot of time in actual questions. 10 seconds हर question में बचा रहा हूँ. In actual assessment you are going to have 30-40 calculations based on multiplication or other mathematical operations. So you are going to save more than 400 seconds in calculations only, and 400 seconds you can solve around 8 fresh questions. So in that manner you will get a lot of time, you can save a lot of time, and you can make the best use, the efficient use of that particular time in solving other questions, right? Abhi, what is the trick? What is the trick? Just go with this particular trick. Suppose we have a number 23 multiplied by 12. What we are going to do is, let us see from this perspective. First, from the, always solve from the rightmost position to the leftmost position. Okay. So first of all, what we are going to do is, for the unit place. For the unit place, 23 into 12. So I am just solving it here so that you can understand the particular conditions very well. So first of all, you have to take the multiplication of unit place values. Okay, unit place values are 3 into 2, that is 6. Okay, that is 6. Abhi second step would be, this would be the second step. Second would be multiplying the number crisscross way. Crisscross means 2 would be multiplied to 2 this way, and then we have to take the multiplication of 1 to 3, and then we have to add both of the values. So 2 into 2 will give 4, 1 into 3 will give 3, and now we have to take the sum, that is 7. So 1's place is 6, 10's place would be 7, right? Just write it down. Then come to the third step. Third step would be multiplying the number at the 10's places. So 10's place we have 2 and 1, so multiplying both the number would be giving 2 into 1, that is 2, that is 276, right? Okay, let me give you one more example so that you have a picture clarity of this particular scenario. अच्छा, यहाँ पे मैं थोड़ा सा I will try to write down the number in a much larger font. Suppose I have a number 56, right? And if I have to let us take 72 here. Suppose we have a number 72 and I have to multiply the number by 56. So first step would be multiplying the number at the ones places. So multiplying both the number at the ones places will give us 2 into 6 will give us 12. Now 1 would be carry forwarded. Second step would be taking the crisscross multiplication. Crisscross multiplication. 6 7s are 42, 5 2s are 10. 42 plus 10 will sum up to 52. 52 plus 1 would be 53. Now take 5 as the carry forward. Third step would be multiplying both the number at the tens places. 7 5s are 35. 35 plus 5 will sum up to 40. So the right answer would be 4032. In this manner you can solve, you can do the multiplication of any number which are 2-digit number with the help of crisscross technique. So for your practice, I have come up with two of the questions. 85 into 46. Suppose we have a number 85 into 46. What is the ideal manner to solve this particular question? First step would be multiplying the number at ones places. So at ones places we have 5 and 6. Multiplying both the digit would be give us to 30. 5 6 are 30. 3 would be carry forwarded. Now second method would be taking the multiplication at the crisscross position. 6 4s are 24. Sorry, 6 8s are 48 and 4 5s are 20. 48 plus 20 will give us to 68. 68 plus 3 would give us 71. 7 would be carry forwarded. Now we have to take the multiplication of tens place unit. 8 4s are 32. 32 plus 7 would give us 39. So right answer would be 3910. That is option number A. Okay, so I have another question, that is last one, 52 into 48. So there are two techniques through which this number can be solved, right? So first manner would be take product of numbers at the ones places. 8 2s will 16. 1 would be carry forwarded. Second step would be taking multiplication of crisscross numbers, that is 8 5s are 40, 4 2s are 8. 40 plus 8 would 48. 48 plus 1 carry forward, that is 49. Now carry forwarding 4. Third step would be multiplication of 2 digit at the tens place unit. 5 4s are 20. 20 plus 4 would be 2496. So right answer would be 2496. That is option number D. ठीक है. So by this method you can solve any of the questions. अब देखो इसका ना एक और टेक्निक था. Since they both the number are in a structured way, we can solve it. देखो this is nothing but 50 plus 2 and this is nothing but 50 minus 2. So you can use the arithmetic series, arithmetic identity to solve this question. This is a plus b, this is a minus b. So you can also solve it as 50 square minus 2 ka square. So 2500 minus 4, that is 2496. Okay. So now we have another series. Okay, before that moving forward with, we have some more different techniques as well. There are more tricks by which we can solve even multiplication of 3-digit number with a 3-digit number or multiplication of 4-digit number with a 4-digit number. But for that matters you have to watch the video from Prep Insta Prime videos, right? In this scenario I am just going to deliver how short techniques, how speed mathematics is being used in actual examination so that you can reduce a lot of time, right? So I am not going to give all the concept clarity of all the particular tricks. I am just giving you a brief introduction about main particular topics. So we have a special condition based multiplication. This is a special condition. What are special conditions? I am just going to demonstrate you with the help of these questions. So condition is when ones place digit are same. In the product of these particular number you can see that at the ones place number both the numbers are same and the sum of tens place digit is 10. Tens place digit का sum यहाँ पे क्या है? We are taking in consideration as 10. Ones place digit are the same. At tens place the sum is 10. Ones place digit are the same and at tens place we have the sum 10. So in such scenario if we have to find the product, what will be the product? We have to approach this with a technique. What is the trick? Just whatever the number is at ones place we have to take the square. 4 square would be 16. Now at the tens place we have 8 and 2. So multiplying both the numbers, 8 into 2 would be 16 and adding the ones place, that is either 4 or 4. So 8 2s would be 16. 16 plus 4 would sum up to 20. So in that scenario, we have to apply the same logic here as well. The logic is you have to square the number at the ones place, that is 3 square, that is 09. Acha, don't forget to write the 2-digit number here. Okay, then we have to take the product of the number at the वंस प्लेस. अभी जो भी प्रोडक्ट होगा वंस प्लेस पे, टेंस प्लेस पे, उसको क्या करोगे, प्रोडक्ट लोगे और सेम नंबर को जो वंस प्लेस पे यूज हुआ है यू हैव टू ऐड ऑन. सो 9 ones are 9, we have to add 3 to it, so it would be 12. Applying the same logic in the third calculation, 8 8s are 64 or 8 square would be 64, writing 2-digit number here. Now the number at the tens place we have to take the product, so 6 4s are 24 and add on the same number, 24 plus 8, 24 plus 8 would be 32. This question I am leaving it for you, you have to write the answer in the comment sections. Okay, so we have second condition here, it is the second condition, it is a special multiplication of 2-digit number. This is a special cases. अच्छा, यहाँ पे what you can notice is when tens place digits are the same and the sum of the numbers at the unit place is 10. Sum of unit place number is 10 and at tens place the digits are same. The sum of the digits at the ones place is 10 and at tens places the digits are same. Okay, so what would be the logic, how you can solve this question without going with the actual calculation. देखो यहाँ पे logic बहुत simple है, logic बहुत simple है. What you are going to do is 7 3s are 21, take the product of the unit place digit, and now 6 6s are 36, the number at the tens places are the equal, they are the same, so take square of that particular number. 6 6 is 36 and we have to add the same number, adding the same number, 6 6 are 36 plus 6, so it would be 36 plus 6 would be 42. Now suppose we have the same number in the second way. In the second method, in the second number we have 8 and 2 here, so 8 2s would be 16, 5 5s are 25, we have to add the same number to the product, 5 5s are 25 plus 5 would be 30. In the same order we have 6 and 4, 6 4s would be 24, and now 9 9s are 81, so 81 plus 9, adding the same number will give up to 9024. Suppose we have 8 here and 2 here, so taking the product of the number at the ones place result, it will be 8 2s are 16. And अभी देखो यहाँ पे टेंस प्लेस पे यहाँ पे क्या है, सेम नंबर है, so we will take the square, 3 3s are 9, 9 plus same number would be 12, so the right answer would be 1216. If it is understand, just drop a comment that you got to understand all these particular tricks, and so that we can move ahead with the next trick, right? So next would be finding the squares of any given number. Here I am going to give you 2 techniques through which you can find out the squares of any number in a very comprehensive, in a very short span of time, right? So first technique would be, which is applicable for all the numbers from 1 to say 150. So first of all we will learn the technique through which we can find out the squares of any number from 25 to 75. It is applicable for only numbers which lie between 25 and 75. So it is a 2-step method, right? First of all we have to do the comparison. So comparison would be come across the middle value, the average value. Average of 25 and 75 would be 50, so we will compare the number with 50, and then we have to take the base value. So base would be 25. Just we have to remember 2 numbers for finding any of the squares which lie from 25 to 75. So let us assume we have to find the square of for 47. So first of all we have to see the difference of 47 and 50, 50 and 47. First of all we have to find 47 is how much short or how much excess or how much exceeded from 50. First of all you need to compare the number from 50, right? So 47 is 3 short, 3 short of 50, it is 3 lesser than 50. So the number 3, which is the difference, we have to take the square of that particular number. So 3 guys square would be 9. So we will have to write the 2 places, so write down 09 here, right? Then second method would be taking base value. So base value is 25. 47 is 3 short, 3 lesser than 50. So deduce 3 from 25. ठीक है, 3 को 25 से if we will eliminate, we will get 22. So the answer would be 2209. So this is the square of 47. Let us take another example. Suppose we have 42 and we have to take the square of for 42. First of all, we have to compare this value from 50. It is 8 short. We will take the square of the difference. So 8 square would be 64. Just write down 2 places here. Just fill the 2 places here. Now it is 8 short. So eliminate 8 from the base value. 25 minus 8 would be 17. So the square to 42 would be 1764. In this manner you can find any square of any number. Suppose we have 36 here and we have to find the square for 36. First of all, you have to compare the number from 36. It is 14 short. Take the difference of 14. 14 difference would be 196. Write down 2 values from the rightmost position. We have 196. We have to carry forward 1. Now check the difference from the base value. 25 minus 14 would be 11. 11 plus 1 would be 12. So the square for 36 would be 1296. So in this manner we can find the square for any number from 1 to 50. Now let us assume a bigger number, a greater number than 50. Let us assume a number 61. First of all, we need to compare it from 50. It is 11 exceeding to 50. So 11 square, that is, we will take the difference, that is 11. We will take the difference of the square of the difference number. 11 square would be 121. Just write down 21 here. Carry forwarding 1 to the next place, to the 100 place. अब देखो 11 यहाँ पे क्या है, excess है. So 25 plus 11 we have to add on the base value. 25 plus 1 क्यों यहाँ पे plus कर रहे हैं? Why we are adding plus? Because it is 11 greater to 50. So 25 plus 11 will sum up to 36 and 36 plus 1 will sum up to 37. So answer would be 3721. So in this method you can solve any of the squares from 25 to 75. Got it? Okay. Now if we have any number which lie from 75 to 125, we are going to solve it in a different manner. So now we have to compare from the average value. The average value will be 100 and the base value will also be 100. Base value will also be 100. Now assume that we have to find the square for 97. First of all, we need to compare 97 from 100. It is 3 short of 100. The difference is 3. So take the square of the difference. The square of difference would be 09. Now there is a difference here. There is a difference in the concept in which we are applying the approach here. Difference is 3. Now second step would be deducing this difference from the given number. We have to find the square from 97. So 97 minus 3 would be 94. So in this method we can approach these types of question. Take another example. Suppose I have 91 and we have to find the 91 ka square. First of all, compare 91 from 100, right? So 100 minus 91 will give 09. So the difference of 09 will be 81. Write down the number, write down 2 digits here to 81. Now this is 9 short of 100, right? Now we are supposed to find the square for 99. So just deduce 9 from 91. 91 minus 9 will give 82. So right answer would be 8281. Take another example. Suppose we have to find the square for 107. It is 7 exceeding to the 100. So take 7 extra. Difference of 7. That means 7 square would be 49. Just write down 49 here. Second step would be taking 7 extra from 107. 107 plus 7, because it is exceeding from 7 by 7 from 100. So 107 plus 7 would be 114. So the square of 107 would be 11449. Got it? अच्छा, ये तो एक step हो गया. If I am going to deliver you one more particular technique through which you can find the square of any number. What you have to do is Just look at the board very carefully. Suppose I have a number 42 and I have to find the square of 42. देखो best way क्या होगा, इस 42 को just divide into two parts. This would be one part, this would be two parts we are getting, right? Now find the individual squares of both the numbers. For 2 we have 0, 4. For 4 we have 16. The difference would be the square would be 16. So 16 and 4 are the differences of individual numbers. Now अभी second step क्या होगा, देखो जब a plus b करते हो ना, what we are doing is a square plus b square, so it is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab. So second step would be multiplying all the digits and the square digit, so we can take the product of all the numbers. 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. Now leave one place from here, from the rightmost position, and write 16 here. So the square would be 1764. This is also the easiest way, but it is applicable for only 2-digit number. Let us take another example. Suppose I have to find the square for 72, right? First of all, break the number into two parts. ठीक है, दो parts में you have to break down the number. 2 square would be 04, 7 square would be 49. Second step would be taking the multiplication, the product of all the numbers. 7 2s are 14, 14 2s are 28. Write down number as it is. So we have to add at last. 9 plus 2 would be 11. This would be 5184. Right. So in this manner you can find the square of any number which are 2-digit in nature. Now comes with the question part. Find the square of 46. You can approach this question with the help of any of the techniques. So I am going to use the base method. 46 is 4 short of 50. 4 square would be 16 and it is 4 short, so 25 minus 4 will give 21. So right answer would be 2116. Find the square of 114. First of all, we have to compare 114 with 100. So it is 14 exceeding to 100. 14 square would be 196. So 96 would be, and 1 would be carry forwarded. 14 plus 14 would be 128 plus 1 would be 12996. So right answer would be 12996. Now there is a special technique through which we can find out the square of any number which ended up by 5, with 5. Suppose we have a 45 square. We have to find the square for 45. So do remember, if any digit ended with 5, always in the square of that number, the ones at the ones and tens places, they would be 5 and 2, or 25 would be at the last. So if we have to find the square for 45, at last we have 25 and we have 4 here. So what we have to do is, we have to multiply this number by number which is exceeded 4. So 4 into one number which is exceeded 4 would be 5. So 5 4s would be 20. In the same scenario, if we have to find the square for 85, we are going to have 5 5s are 25 here, and here we are having 8 multiplied by a number which is greater than 9, 8. So greater to 8 would be 9. So 8 9s would be 72. Got it? So let us try the answer of these particular question. So we have to find the square for 55. So square to 5, that is at the ones place, would be 25, and a digit which is greater to 5 would be 6. So 6 5s would be 30. 95 square, right? 5 5s are 25, and a number which exceed to 9 would be a number which is greater than 9 would be 10. 10 into 9 would be 90. So 9025. In the same way, we have to find the 85 square. So 8 9s would be 82. Sorry, 8 9s would be 72, and 25 from the last position. So 7225 would be the right answer. So in this way, you can find out the square of any number which is having 5 at the ones place. This is only applicable for the numbers which ended up with 5. Got it? These all are steps. At last, we have to go with the techniques through which we can find the cubes of any number. Okay. So if I give you the algebraic equation for finding the cubes, so it is nothing but a plus b. The value of a plus b cube would be a cube plus b cube plus 3ab times of a plus b. This is the basic calculation, right? We will apply the same approach in finding the cubes for any number. Suppose we have to find the cube for 21. It is very similar to finding the squares, right? First, what we are going to do is just break down the number into two parts. So we have 2 and 1 here. So the cube of 2 would be 008. We are taking in consideration about the cubes. जब cubes लोगे तो यहाँ पे 3 digit हमेशा आप consider करोगे. तो cube of 2 would be 008 and cube of 1 would be 001. Just write down these values in a line. ठीक है, अभी line में arrange हो गए. अब second step would be multiplying all the digits. So 2 into 1 would be 2, 2 into 3 would be 6. अभी यहाँ पे एक और step होगा. We get 6 as a product. Now we have to multiply the 6 with the original number, that is 21. So multiplying the original number will give 126, right? So now we have to add 126 here. So from here we get 1, from here we get 6, from here we get 1, from here we get 9261. So 21 cube would be 9261. अब do remember one thing, that we can have different ways in order to find the cubes, right? देखो, अगर काफी बड़ा नंबर होगा, if we are given with a larger number, suppose we are given with a larger number that is having a larger digits that is 2, 8 and 7, तो कभी भी इस particular trick की help से you are not going to approach it. The better approach would be, because it is a tried and tested method. I have tried myself to apply this trick in finding the cubes for this. तो यहाँ पे ये work नहीं करेगा. It will take a lot of time, right? So best way would be, यहाँ पे पहले you can find out the square. You can find the square of 87 and then you can go with the multiplication thing. ये work कब करेगा? ये trick work तभी करेगी when digits are smaller in their number, right? Or they are smaller in their quantities, like 1 or 2, for 4 or 1, or for 3 or 2, something, right? Take another example. Let us take another example for this. Suppose we have 43 cube. So first step would be just breaking the given number into 2. Now 3 ka cube would be 3 3s are 9 and 9 3s are would be 27. So write down 27 here. 4 ka cube would be 64. So write down 064 here. Second step would be putting across to the ones place. Now you have to take the multiplication of all these units. 4 3s are 12, 12 3s are 36. We have 36 here and we have to multiply the number by 43 here. Okay, so 36 3s are would be 108, 10 would be carry forwarded, 36 4s are would be 144, 144 plus 10 would be 154. Just now you have to add all the units. Got it? So we will have 79507 would be the answer. So in this scenario, in this way, we can use all these tricks that are very relevant as far as our exams are concerned. अब देखो exams में question कैसे आएगा? If you go with the any assessment examination, the question will come like this. What would be 12 cube minus 34 cube plus 18 cube plus 24 cube is equal to, ठीक है? So if you go with the conventional method, it will take a lot of time, because finding the cube itself is a very complex solution. It is a very complex method. So you can arrive to the answer by approaching these tricks. You can arrive to the answer by approaching these tricks. These tricks are very helpful by which you can solve this particular question. Okay. So that was all about the particular session. If you find it knowledgeable and worth sharing, you can share it among your friends so that other students can also apply for the different positions that are be informed through the Prep Insta platform, and they can learn from our platform. Also, the top 3 comments of this particular session will get free access to Prep Insta Prime. It is a wonderful opportunity for you to gain a Prep Insta Prime subscription for free. So all you have to do is just share whatever your understanding about these particular topics, whatever things you are you have learned from this particular topics, and whatsoever your experiences, your learnings with regard to this particular topics. If you are facing any sort of challenges with regard to your aptitude preparation, you can just drop a comment and our team will surely address to your problem. So you should definitely drop a comment in order to put forward your problems or whatever challenges you are facing. So what is basically Prep Insta? Prep Insta is nothing but the upskilling, or you can say a Netflix for upskilling. Here you get all the courses which are very relevant for you to upskill yourself, to gain certification, which is very must for your resume shortlisting as well as for your actual interview. Okay, so you can learn all these particular courses, that is data science, AWS, C++, C++, or even if you want to switch your career from a non-technical background to a technical background, then these particular courses which will be very helpful for your entire preparation for your upcoming placement drives. Let me make you more versed with what Prep Insta Prime is. So if we just go and type Prep Insta Prime, so here just with one subscription you are going to get numerous of tracks. We have different trending courses which are relevant for your particular company based assessment tests like Capgemini, Cognizant, Moneystack Dev, or for that is Infosys, like TCS NQT. Then you can gain popular skills which are relevant for futuristic technology like AWS Cloud, QA Analyst, Selenium, Ethical Hacking, Power BI, Cybersecurity. Then we have full stack courses. Popular languages are there. If you want to learn languages from very beginner level, you can opt our courses. You can have the C languages courses plus C++ courses. You can do the coding in Java or Python. Suppose you have done with the basic coding, then you want to upgrade your coding languages, upgrade your coding knowledge, you can go with the intermediate coding courses, competitive coding courses, DSA in C, DSA in C++. If you are lagging in the aptitude section, here we have the solution. We have full-fledged courses which are made just for you, so that you get enabled with the quantitative section, logical, verbal, data interpretation, everything you are going to get on this particular domain or this platform. Okay, one more thing. If you are facing any financial challenges, then I have a solution to it. With my subscription, my code, you are going to get the maximum discount on your subscription. Now you can avail subscription using my coupon code, that is DIV10, and you will get an extra discount on applying my coupon code. So it is a perfect opportunity for you to purchase the subscription for the Prep Insta courses. If you find this video informative, you can share it among your friends so that other friends, other students can also take benefit from these particular free classes. Thank you all.